Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. Package. Okay, so there's more than two things in here, but we have AoSu, WRM. Two. So there's two of them in here. The GTS 2M with new stickerless shades. Okay, let me unbox this and I'll start talking. Okay, I don't know why there's two of these, unless one's just a giveaway, but we'll find out. Let's talk about this real quick, because this isn't going to be anything more than probably the GTS 2M with different shades. After the world record was set, and the world record was set, the 3.47, I believe it was with the GTS 2. And MoYu was like, okay, what do you guys want? Do you want a re-release of the GTS 1? Do you want the GTS 2 with new shades? Or do you want the GTS 3 without ridges? And I think a lot of people voted for this, but they did the GTS 3 without ridges, which is still a fantastic puzzle. But we're all waiting for this, and they made it. So these are their newer shades. The yellow, I believe, stayed the same. The blue is darker, and the red is darker. So it's sort of a half bright. Now this is very dry. I don't think I have any lubricant with me. I was organizing my office and left that all there. But let's talk about performance then. Magnets feel very similar. They're lighter. I ended up adding extra magnets on mine to make it a little bit stronger. What about the tensioning? So tensioning is the standard one. We don't have the blue things like you do with the WRM. But I like the GTS 2, I think, a little bit more than GTS WRM out of the box because of its stability. It's more stable already. Definitely could use a little bit tighter tensions, a little bit lubrication. I don't know if I would actually add extra magnets. Let's see, did they change the design where they have slots? There are slots, but you could easily just put one on top. I think what I did was I added, these are like 4 by 1.5 or something like that. I think I added another 4 by 1 and 35 on one side. Or did I do 4 by 2? I might have done 4 by 2. I think I'll just add a 4 by 1 just to make it a little bit stronger. And it's really easy to add on another layer of magnets when you already have some on there, because you literally take the magnet and it goes and just sticks itself, orients itself, and you're done. So anyways, awesome. So that's coming out. Let's look at this. So there's two of these. Yeah, the big thing with this, ooh, okay. So the shades are a little bit different in this. Red's the same, blue's the same, orange is the same, it's green. It's a darker green, which that's not bad. Both of these are fine. I'm not upset with either one. But it's not 60 millimeters, it's 59, just like their WeiLong. I'm going to open this one up, see if there's a difference. If it's the same, I might do some sort of giveaway thingy. But I'm going to assume they're actually the same. There seems to be nothing different so far. Wait. That logo's different, though. Why is the logo different? Okay, well, I got to open it up now. The logo's slightly different. That one's a little bit looser. And I feel like there might be a little more lubrication. I think they've set one up and this one's out of the box. That's probably all it is. And maybe they just put on whatever logo they had near them. Because that one's smaller, that one's larger. Anyways, I really like smaller 4x4s. If you are new to the channel, I am a big fan of smaller cubes. I've used 50 millimeter 3x3s at competitions. I used the 59 millimeter WeiLong. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. This is not, I don't think, unless it's just from shaving it down, this is not the GTS 2M shaved down with, or without, just slightly smaller, because the GTS 2M, the corner piece is not completely flat. It actually is, has a little bit of an indent like a 3x3 might, like this, how that corner is. And this doesn't. This is a slightly different design. I like those indents. I felt like that helped with corner cutting, but maybe it's just not needed at all. So I'm just going to casually solve this, and then I think I'm going to do some time solves and come back and do a final thoughts afterwards. But this is one thing that I am super pumped about. What am I looking? There we go. Okay. Cross done. Where's the blue and yellow? There we go. Flip that over. And then their edge is done. There we go. I'm not used to this green. It's not bad. I don't mind it. It's definitely darker. I'm used to something really bright like that, or light, so my eyes are not adjusting to it. I know some people really wanted a darker green, and some people that really want darker yellows. I'm gonna just do a couple solves here. Okay, so without a doubt, if there's a competition tomorrow, I'm using this puzzle. It feels a lot like how that WeiLong did, but a lot more both controllable, and it cuts through a lot more. It's way too fast right now. At least for me, it's way too fast out of the box. So I definitely need to slow it down, which is nice to say. It feels naturally too fast. And what I mean by that is some puzzles feel really fast because they're just way too loose at the moment, or actually that's really all I can think of. But this is not too loose at all. But I was able to, if you look at some of the solves, you can see that I'm catching a bit. And it's mainly because it's just so fast. I'm not used to controlling it, but I'm able to do so many movements. It feels like solving a 3x3. It feels really, really nice to solve and really comfortable to solve. The colors are a little bit odd. I'm not used to that green, but I'll get used to it after just a little bit. The one thing to note though, this doesn't feel like a AoSu GTS, in my opinion. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like it's a brand new puzzle, a brand new design, and a little more stable than what the GTS is. The inner layers are quite strong compared to the outer layers, which I know a lot of people prefer. It doesn't feel too strong to me, but it's definitely a lot stronger than those outer ones. But I can see without a doubt a lot of people switching to this one. I'm glad to see smaller puzzles becoming more mainstream, and I'm hoping that this will influence other companies to do the same. So thank you very much, MoYu, for sending me this. I'm going to put this one back in the box. Yeah, out of the box, it was a little bit more dry, a little bit tighter tensions, but perfectly fine to use. And the new shades of the GTS 2, and I definitely gotta set this up, and this could be something that I use as well from here on out. So thank you again. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, stop by speedcubeview.com for more news and reviews.